The Ministry of Education has released 2.5 billion shillings to settle debts owed to contractors for the CBC classrooms across the country. So the settlement of the debts comes nearly a year after the completion of close to 4,000 classrooms constructed under the CBC JSS transition program. Brenda Wanga has more.
Nearly 1 year after they completed the construction of classrooms in secondary schools across the country and handed them over to the schools' administrations, those who put their money in the projects are sighing with relief. The contractors who have been waiting for the Ministry of Education to clear their payment are now on the cusp of receiving their money. The ministry has released 2.5 billion shillings for disbursements to the schools and onwards to the contractors. Each of the 3,500 classrooms was constructed at a cost of 778,000 shillings. It is this amount that will be used to compute payments to the contractors. Deborah Atieno is one of the contractors. She built 3 classrooms in 2 different schools in Siaya County. A month ago, she told Citizen TV that the debts were driving her into despair. Today, she's singing a different tune.
I would like to appreciate the government of Kenya for honoring our plea in clearing the pending bills for CBC Classrooms Phase 2. The last time I was here, I was crying. Today, I can smile all the way to the bank.
Deborah's joy shared by hundreds of others like her across the county and the country. The payments will be effected in the course of the week. But before the contractors get their hands on their checks and the money in their accounts, they will have to jump through a few procedural hoops. In a memo sent to all sub-county directors of education, the ministry acknowledges the pending payments and directs that the 2.5 billion shillings be disbursed to the contractors. But the contractors will first have to provide proof of the works done. They will submit their invoices to the project managers, who will then certify the amount to be paid to them. The contractors will also have to provide minutes of sub-county technical committee meetings approving the payments, award letters and contract agreements, as well as KRA certificates, partnership agreements, valid tax compliance certificates, and the certificate of occupation. Deborah says they are ready for this final part.
No, the documents which were in Nairobi, they've been returned back. Now we are going to take them to the respective schools so that we can be paid.
This payment now brings to a close the government's ambitious plan to increase learning space in schools under the implementation of the CBC system of education. A total of 10,000 classrooms have now been added to the country's education landscape. Most of the new classrooms will, however, not be used by the junior secondary school students now, as the plans to domicile them in the secondary schools were reversed, retaining them in the primary school sector. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.